When people are too open, everything is hectic, life is insane, everything is dramatic, a lot of drama. And when the waters start calming but not freezing, then the water is transparent, but there are no ripples. So you can see the surface and below the surface. And when someone throws a stone, there is a ripple. Sometimes can be a bigger ripple or a smaller ripple, but it's a lake that is in the right circumstances. It's a life that is ready or prepared to receive actions and reactions, energies. So when I am stuck, my lake is frozen. And when I am able to flow, my lake is defrosted in the spring with maybe a couple of little ripples. But that doesn't stop seeing what is underneath. It's not very possible that the lake is always perfectly still. But that's what I'm to with meditation. By meditation, I mean sitting down for 10 minutes in contemplation. I don't mean intense, in-depth, Buddha-like positioning with the candle. Maybe that works for you, but doesn't have to be that. Sitting under a tree, sitting in nature, going for a walk to the beach. But mostly requires 10 minutes of stillness of some kind. That stillness is that meditation, where you can actually catch up with your thoughts. No, the thought and you react. I may choose not to react. And that's when you become in charge of your life. So the whole thing about competition is not so much about being good enough or not good enough. It's more about having a control of the boundaries and your reaction time, your accrual of vibration, rising your level of vibration. You are more steady. Another aspect is that you pick up people's manipulation quicker, because what people are trying to do is position you in the place where they are comfortable. Doesn't matter how you feel. They want to make their life stable so that they don't have to be challenged to change. So they will force you in every way they can, passively, actively, the aloof, the victim. There are a lot of victims out there, the aggressive, the interrogator, to position you in a point of status quo, like a pack of wolves. So they can be the alpha and control everything else. That is impossible. Control is an illusion. The only thing you can do is flow with the people. As a mother and as a teacher, I found that the best way to maintain a group flowing is assuring that everybody has their needs met. Not the wants met, their needs met. When you see a swarm of locusts and they take over, those are little grasshoppers that have turned on the survival instinct, and there's not enough food for them. And look at what they do. They multiply in the millions and they take over. That's what we do. Humans do the same. We are a sort of locusts when we are upset, when we are angry, when we think or survival. And I'm talking about inner child work. When the inner child is struggling to survival, we become sort of locusts because we can trust that we have our needs met. We feel under threat. So all this is emotional intelligence.
But needs would be more than just, let's say, like food and the obvious basic needs. Or is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about anything you need to feel well. It could be you need your room with the door closed to have your private space. People can only come in when they knock at the door. Another person could need friends because they can function individually. They need a group. Technology to function. Other people need books, or you could need art materials to be able to express yourself. Other people need certain food that makes them feel better. Other people need conversation. So what I'm saying is that each person needs different things. And I always know when someone is putting it on, trying to manipulate, or needing it to become whole. So that's deep soul needs. If you open yourself with the people around you, you know what they need. And as soon as you start giving people around you what they need, they start giving you what you need. And then the group opens to communication and starts helping each other, because we turn into cooperation, not competition. I'm not taking from you so that you don't take from me. So within that range, do you feel your needs are met, or you are working towards meeting the needs? That means you are consolidating your boundaries. What do you think about that?
For me, it's, yeah, I guess it's more difficult to think about the more subtle needs.
Yeah. I can feel saturation points. I sense it. I always sense saturation point. Maybe I threw something new, and now you were maybe quite clear about your boundaries, but now you need to think about needs. So that could be inner child work. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
One links to the next, like a chain. So maybe now next week, during the week, we start working on inner child work, whether the inner child is healthy and happy and playful and creative or not, because it's scared and trying to protect itself. And that is very subtle. Okay, so we will leave it here, but some of it you already know. But I try to give visuals because visuals help. Otherwise, it's very dry. The subjects, how you speak about something like that, so etheric, so real, not concrete. Thank you for coming. That was
cool. Thank you, Anna.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.